Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor presented by Profotech Solutions team. I am Sanjay. We are learning WordPress plugin development tutorial from scratch, and this is 39th of this video session series in which we are making the continuation of front end page listing of books continues. Okay, so guys, if you are a beginner to this channel, then please don't forget to subscribe and keep watching our previous video sessions. Actually, we had discussed where the several things in WordPress plugin development. Okay, so before starting this video session guys, what actually we did in our last video sessions, we have created a page called book page, and this is the front end sections where actually we have written sample content. Okay, so all these things guys actually we did in our last video sessions. If you remember, then under the WP post table as well as WP options table, actually we had inserted a row. Okay, and this is the row called book page. Okay, so by the help of this ID 108 we have inserted a row in WP options table. So if we sort by key descending order, then here is the ID actually we have inserted, my book page ID. Okay, so in this video sessions we are going to make a custom layout for our course and list all the courses actually what we create from this administrator panel. Okay, so now this is our code editor which actually we are using to code our plugin. Okay, so now this is the code actually we had written from our starting video sessions to still there. So now actually what we have made, this is the code section guys, where actually we had created a dynamic page, and also we have inserted a row called my book page ID into the WP options table. Also we have hooked up about the deactivation hook, means while deleting our plugin, these are the code actually will run. Okay, so in this video session we are going to make a custom template layout for this page. Right now we have no template layout for this page. Okay, so we need to develop a custom layout page for this, because we are going to make a list in this page of our created books. Okay, so just scroll down and let's say that by adding add filter and page template. Okay, because we are going to make our custom template for our created file. Okay, so let's say that OWT custom page layout. Okay, so this is the function name and this is the filter hook actually we have hooked up for our custom page template. Okay, and now let's say that function, this is the function actually we have made, and now we have to use the global variable called post. Okay, post, and now let's say that our page slug. Okay, we are going to read our page slug from that. So let's say that post, and this is post name. Okay, post name is nothing, post name is the page slug actually we are currently reading on. Okay, and let's say a parameter called page template. Okay, and this post name actually returns the global post slug. Okay, by the help of this actually the single line code actually we are getting the current post slug, and slug, if you remember guys, then slug is this. Okay, so if you have remembered, then actually while creating this book to this list WP post table, so we have inserted a book slug called my book, and here it is. Okay, so by getting this slug, if you are getting my book slug from this current page, then after getting this current slug we actually implement our custom page layout. Okay, so this is book page slug. Okay, so if let me compare with the value that if scroll down, so let's say page slug equal to and the page slug that we have inserted to the database row called my book, just copy this name and paste within this double quotes. Okay, so after getting this slug, means the current post slug page slug, if it is equal to my book, then in that case we need to include a template called include once, and just copy this single line actually to include the file and just replace with that. Okay, and it goes to our views folder, just instead of library let's say views, and let's say that front end books template. Okay, this is the page actually we are going to create for front end. Okay, and now let's say including, instead of including, just we need to replace with page template what we have declared here. Okay, so we want that it contains the page template value, and finally we need to return this page template. Okay, so what actually we are doing, that we are reading the current post slug of the current opened page. Okay, so after getting my book as a slug, because this is the slug of our created page, so if the page slug equal to my book, that means that we are getting our current page, and now in that case we need a custom page template. That's why we have included this code. Okay, so now let's copy this file, go to views folder, and let's say that this is our file, paste it here, and .php. Okay, so this is the page actually we have created. So let's say within this PHP tag, this is our template name, and let's say that front end book page layout. Okay, so just include get header function, and let's include another function called get footer. Okay, so basically get header and get footer function basically includes the functionality actually what we have so far. After including get header and get footer function, guys, if you remember that Learn WordPress just another website, this comes under header section. Okay, so if we scroll to down, then proudly powered by WordPress, and this is what actually we have written into the footer section. Okay, so after including these two functions within this file, actually it includes header.php file of our theme, as well as it includes footer.php file of our theme. Okay, and guys, also if you have no idea about these two functions, also about these two files, then we actually provided the tutorial for custom theme development in WordPress. Okay, so just go through that and watch those videos to make the clear understanding about get header function, get footer function, and many more things into the custom theme development. Okay, so after including these two files, guys, if we go to its front end section and let's refresh this page, Control F5 to refresh. Now this is our custom layout actually we are currently seeing. Okay, so let me check that. Just say within h1 tag, let's say hello online web tutor, just go to front end section and Control F5 to refresh. Now this is the custom layout actually we are reading, and this is our custom page. Okay, so successfully we have hooked up to front end books template.php file with our page called my book as a slug with custom in by using page template as filter. Okay, so now in this page, guys, actually we actually do the code for custom book layout. Okay, so behind the scene, guys, actually I had written a small snippet of code. Just say it is a simple HTML which actually executes the shortcode that we have created so far. Okay, so the shortcodes that actually we had included to our page before creating this template, and the shortcode is about called my book. So if we search called my book, so this is the shortcode actually we have attached before creating this page template. Okay, so we can actually hook this shortcode with a small snippet of code in this file. Okay, so just I am pasting it here, and now if you can see, then this is just a simple HTML code in which we have made a container, a row, call sm12 a row. Inside that row actually we have written a small code called a small alert box. Okay, in which alert success and OWT course. Okay, so just it changed to online web tutor courses. Okay, and I have written a small style within that. I set a background color. Okay, so just get rid of that, and this is a background color which actually I have set to this alert box. Okay, and now actually I have used do shortcode here. Basically this function runs, this function actually executes the shortcode functionality. Okay, while creating, or if we go to wp-mybooks.php file, then we have created a shortcode called book page. Okay, so just copy this shortcode and paste within that. So when this template actually runs, then this finds this shortcode into this file or the plugins file, or you may say WordPress setup. So after getting book page as the shortcode that we have created, it actually runs this code. Okay, so when we save this file, go to browser and refresh this page, then this is the actually alert that we have made, and this is the content that we have written. This is the alert which is coming from right here. Okay, and this is the shortcode functionality which basically fires after getting book page as the shortcode that we have made with the function called my book pages functions. Okay, and this is the code that actually we are getting right here. Okay, so if you have no idea about guys do shortcode method, then go to documentation of WordPress and read from there. This is just a simple function which basically executes the written shortcode that we have provided. Okay, it finds the associated function with that shortcode and run all the functionality within this block. Okay, so in this block we are going to attach a file. Let's say that the file should be, just copy this line, go to add shortcode function, and needs to be attached here. Okay, and let's say that instead of library, let's say within views folder, and let's say that my books front end list. So let's say lists. Okay, so this is the file that we are going to create for our views section, which basically contains the code for our listed books. Okay, so just I'm creating this within this views folder. Just click on that and paste.php file. Okay, so successfully when we write any content within that, hello Sanjay, how are you, just save this file and refresh this page, then this is the content actually included. Okay, so how it is included, just go through step by step. First, we have made a template by using template page template add filter action hook. Okay, so if we go open this page template, what actually we have attached, so by getting my book as a slug, we are getting this slug right here. After getting this slug, we have included a template called front end books template page. Okay, and this is template where we had written a small snippet of HTML code and we are echoing a shortcode function. Okay, so this is the shortcode actually we have created into WP my books page. So if we search this shortcode, then this is the shortcode actually we have assigned. Okay, and this is a shortcode which basically runs a function which contains a file called front end books list. Okay, and this is the page. Okay, so step by step guys, you need to understand that how actually the pages are included, associated with each other and running our front end section. Okay, so if we control U to get the source code of this page, if we inspect or get the source code, then just find bootstrap dot, then we are not getting the bootstrap file actually what we have included to this plugin's main file. Okay, because we have included a bootstrap file for our CSS and this is a bootstrap file. Okay, but we are not getting this file right in this page. Why? Because in our previous video sessions we have actually restricted our CSS file to appear in the particular pages section. Okay, so we need to include my book. Just copy this my book and paste within the list. Okay, so let's define another array object or say array values for our front end page. Okay, so let's say that this is front end page. Okay, so in this case actually we are not getting the value by request get page. Okay, because we have no query string of the page. Okay, what actually we are getting within our administrator menu sections. Okay, so this is not there. So in this case guys, actually we need to read this URL. Okay, we need to read this requested URI. After getting this, we need to check that my book is actually present in this URL or not. Okay, that's why we are using server global server variable of PHP. Okay, in which we are getting the values called server host or request URI. by using the two values from servers, then we need to compare that actually my book is present in that requested URI or not. Okay, so let's say that if current page, let's say current page equal to blank, okay, means we are not getting the value within this variable because we have no requested parameter as a page. Okay, so if it is empty, so let's say by using PHP function empty, okay, if it is empty, then we need to read the requested URI of the page. Okay, and this is the requested URI and the HTTP host. Okay, so right now I did a code, just I'm pasting it here, and now we're actually reading the link by using server HTTP host and server request URI. These two values are different from each other. Okay, this is a server variable and this is also a PHP server variable. Okay, so let me comment that. It basically returns if we have made any query string or not. So let's say that this is our URL, and if we make a page equal to that, then this actually returns, requested URI returns that all the requested parameters from here. Okay, and now it returns HTTP host, means the protocol type. Okay, means our website is either HTTP or HTTPS. Okay, so basically these two server variables returns our complete URI from this URL. Okay, so if we check the output of this variable, then just copy this actual link variable, echo the here, and let's dive. Okay, let me check the value actually what we are getting within this actual link. Okay, so just go to your page and refresh this page. After refreshing, you can see this is the HTTP host and this is the requested URI. Okay, so all the parameters from this URL we are getting by using our server variable. Okay, so in this value we need to check that my book actually is present or not. If it is present, then we need to include the Bootstrap file within our source code. Okay, so just decrease its font size, and let's say that if within this actual link by using page match PHP function, we need to compare that my book is actually present within this variable or not. Okay, so now my book means this is the variable actually we are checking. Okay, my book / my book / this is the value which we are checking within this variable called actual link. Okay, so if it is there, then we need to give front end page called here. Okay, we need to assign the current page value equal to, let's say, front end page. Okay, so now in this array actually we have defined our page value, and now if it is empty, means we are not getting any value from its administrator panel, means this is not the submenu, it is template type. So in that case we are running or requesting or checking our requested value my book in this actual link. If it is, then we need to give the value of current page called front end page. Okay, so now the current page value is now front end page, which is present in this page includes array. Okay, so successfully when we run this page, then it has inserted our Bootstrap file within this source code. So if we inspect this, let's find Bootstrap file. It's a Bootstrap. So this is the file actually guys we have included by adding our small snippet of code, and here it is. Okay, so you need to understand the concept why it is actually we have used. We have to check my book value within our actual link, what actually we are getting from the URL. Okay, by getting this value to our URL, we have included our Bootstrap file. Okay, so now just go to your page, and here we need to do our HTML code to include our books. Okay, so now let's paste a small HTML code of this. Okay, so it is a HTML code. We are appending this HTML code within this call sm12 class. Okay, this is the class actually including our page templates code what actually we have specified right here. Okay, basically we have made call sm4 which contains 3 paragraph tags. Here we have to include our course image. While getting this all like course image, author name, and the enroll buttons, all these values actually we will include dynamically from the database table, actually we will save all these details. So just go to administrator panel, and here is the details called add new or add new book. Okay, from this here, actually the name, the course name is also within this. After this course image, let's say a paragraph, another paragraph, or let's say course name. Okay, course name. So we have all four values like course image, which actually we upload from this button. Here is course name from this value, author name, and the enroll button. Okay, so enroll button, basically when a student after logging into this session, if it enrolls this course, then successfully he is able to read this book. Okay, so successfully we have created a layout for that. So just replace with this code. And now we are actually making a small snippet of code of HTML, which basically creates a layout of our book section, which contains the information called of our course image, course name, author name, and the enroll button. Okay, so if we save this file, go to browser and refresh this page, and this is the course name. So if we inspect that, and let's make a small border to all these divs. Okay, so just scroll down, this is our call SM4, and let's say that text aligns should be center first. Okay, and background should be gray color. Okay, so gray color is not mandatory, just remove that. Let's say that border equal to 1 pixel solid, let's say black. Okay, and also if you want to give padding, then let's say padding equal to 10 pixel. Okay, so this is the layout actually guide we have made for our book section. Okay, and let's say that width is not necessary to 100%, let's say width should be 80%. Okay, or let's say actually it is 30, so let's say 25%. Okay, so this is the book layout. So, and let's say also margin left, it should be 10 pixel. Okay, so just copy this all CSS, go to your backend, and let's say that OWT layout. Okay, let's say OWT layout, a class, custom class actually we are including into these divs, OWT layout. Okay, and let's open our CSS file within our assets folder. Go to assets folder, CSS folder, and here it is. So let's say that OWT layout is a class, and in this class we need to write all the CSS code actually we have done in our inspect element. Okay, so just save this file and Ctrl F5 to refresh. So this is the small layout guys actually we have made. Within this layout, by the help of dynamic codes, we include our course image, course name, author name, and the enroll button from our database table. Okay, and this is the database table guys, WP My Books. Actually we are saving all the details of books in this table. Okay, so in the next video session we will read all the books from this database table and fill up all these values to its front end page. Okay, so guys, if you have any query in this video session guys, then please drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day.